Hello everyone and welcome back to the area of Black Ridge. We're going to be working off from last episode where we finally managed to get some tools for our people. We're getting some new lumber and materials to create more complicated chains of resources and expanding our town rather nicely. So we left off last time where we placed our school, so we're going to be hopefully constructing and finishing that this episode. We are a little out of stone though. So I'm going to actually tell everyone to kind of prioritize that for a little bit. We have used a lot of it here recently with the construction of the sawmill, the smelters, and the town blacksmith. The stone has just been draining quickly. Also, these larger homes that will provide some major growth opportunities took a little bit of our resources there as well, but it looks really nice. I like the little tier step effect there. Here over in this area, I just noticed the medieval first floor residence can be upgraded to different variants. So we have brick residence, we got different roof tile pieces, some wall tile pieces, and that just changes the look of the building, might even make it a little bit better of a structure as well, but that's just something to keep in mind. Schoolhouse, finally getting its resources over here. But what I want to also do is slowly expand out this direction and then establish kind of our town limits as to where we want to take this thing. This is the beginning village. And the beginning village for me is basically your petri dish of the jack of all trades, kind of master of none kind of thing. So it's going to be this small working village that we can then springboard into more specialized other villages spread throughout the region, because I want to have kind of this economy system worked out and trading happening in between the towns. And it's challenging, but I think the payoff is really good. So let's go ahead and get started. This town, by the way, is not going to have a major town hall. I can put one, if you think about it. We can do... There's major town hall variants here. I mean, from anything from the White House, for goodness sake. You can put a colonial kind of town hall here, which looks really nice, but it's too fancy for this village. This is a different version. It's a courthouse. We got governor's houses, lighthouses for some reason. We got small town hall, which looks okay. A little weird. Not a major fan of that design. Immigration office. Okay. Little fantasy castle. Doesn't look that great in my opinion. A little too boxy. Village well. Gazebo. Town arrival. That's more for the water side. What's this mini town hall? Wow, it is legit a mini town hall. Meeting house, no. Homecoming, no. Okay, wow, our options are a little bit more limited than I thought. Especially since I don't want to use too many resources here. How big is this? This is a 2. We'll leave that for now, I think. That's just gonna have to wait. Instead, let's think about maybe some slightly expanded food or production options. What's this? Use all of our quarries. Tin ore shaft, copper ore shaft. Get your classic mine, tiny mine. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Tiny quarry. Ooh, water sluice. Normal quarry. Small quarry. Iron shack. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that's for. What's that for? Grows iron ore to harvest. Oh. So that's very similar to like the woodcutter and stuff. Same with the stone shack, You know, it's almost as if they harvest the natural resources slowly and lets it kind of rejuvenate. Coal shack too. Maybe we'll have to make a small little outpost, very similar to this, maybe with another gatherer, because we're gonna need more food eventually anyways, and another hunter. But instead of wood, it'll be harvesting possibly some just light stone elements and things. Coal furnace, what's that do? A slow way to make coal? Yeah, probably. I can't zoom in anymore. Okay, there we go, that fixed itself. Luxuries. The White Swan, the local tavern. The Pilgrim's Rest, the local tavern. The Medieval Tavern, local medieval tavern. The Small Tavern. I wouldn't mind having a tavern, actually, thinking about it. Would be pretty cool. Themed sets, these are like decorative pieces. So maybe a small construction kind of thing, right? Because I want to kind of finish off the industry district. Building supplier. Homeware supplier. I think the homeware supplier would fit right there, just beside the actual lumber mill. Kind of wish the kiln looked a little different. I might have to tuck that away somewhere. Let's see. Can I get a... Yeah, I can get a little road just out that way. I don't want to go too much farther towards us. That's the thing. And when you don't have much of a plan in your head, it becomes a little convoluted as to what you're really doing half the time. Alright, other than that, a little furniture kind of thing would be pretty cool. So let's do that. Building supplier, which prepares building supplies, which actually I think looks much better in that spot. So why don't we do that? I mean, we can't do a brickworks. And I really like kind of the base look of that structure there. It's kind of a small warehouse-like item, and then from there you can springboard into the little home supplier. We are out of stone yet again, though. So let's go track down some more. A decent amount down there. In fact, I'm just gonna harvest pretty much all of it in the local area at this point. We're gonna need it all. Times 10. Let's get this stuff built and done. There we go. We got the schoolhouse. We can go ahead and put that in there. The kiln makes clay and firewood. Wow. I'm gonna need 2 kilns probably for the optimum, because you're gonna need a kiln for each product type, you know, between normal bricks and roof tiles. The reserve of logs are low. That's interesting for me. So yeah, we'll need a new logger, we'll need a new gatherer, a hunter area. And eventually we'll make a proper forester's area where it's just, this is the area that harvests all the wood for the nation and region, known for the best kind of quality stuff. They'll have like a sawmill as well. Think Rivendell, you know, not Rivendell, Riverwood, Skyrim, you know. How it has that sawmill there, and I think they're known for the lumber in Skyrim as well. So let's see, just need stone for that. At this point we can kind of skip giving a laborer towards the kiln. We have one student though, which is good. That's progress. In the meantime, let's slow it down again. It is winter. What year is it? Year 5? Not bad. Not bad. Let's think about some decorations around the town though. You know, you could do some log decor here. Just right around the lumber yard. I think that would look pretty good. We can also do some maybe natural resources. Wherever that is. There we go. Of course. Get some log piles going. I think I want to try and make 2 of those just side by side there. Alright. Copper. Don't have any copper. And that stone. Where is silver? Charcoal. Coal. Coke. Is there no just ironwood piles or anything like that? We can do firewood piles. Maybe along here. Kind of by the kiln. Maybe fire bundle, but we don't really have that. Bronze, silver. Where's the iron, guys? That's stone. There's an iron pile. Huh, can't really fit it anywhere there. It's kind of a weird spot. I would have thought I could. I can just fit one there. Joist, lamp oil. Oh man, so many resources to try and manage. And all these animals. You know, you can place decorative sheep around. Why not? Or Shetland ponies. Snow wolves. I don't know what this takes to build at all. Tiger? Okay, I guess you can make a zoo. Alright, large cart. Let's see, is there like a lumber variant kind of thing? Yeah, raw resource. That's what I'm looking for. I'll just stick that around here. Beside kind of the barns and things. Crates. Always need some good crates. And hopefully once we add enough detail, this whole area will kind of pop out. Stone bench, maybe? Or wooden benches, you think? Street lamps? No, too small to have street lamps. Privy? Yep, gonna need a privy. I think just right there. Maybe in this alleyway. Just like that. Make some ponds. Windmill pump. A trough. That'd be nice. Let's just stick that somewhere. Maybe in the back there. Okay, there's some variants of that. That's good to know. What else? We could do fences and things. Theme sets. New medieval castle. Oh, wow. Wow. Wall bridge. Okay. So we can build a pretty hardcore item there. Some type of Spanish mission. Covered walkways and things. That's kind of cool. Here's the wall variants. Medieval canal. Wow. Okay. Old buildings. Winery. I don't really need that. Shore house. We'll need some shore houses here soon. This is how you get sand and clay. White mulberry grove. I'm just reading off things because really there's just so much. A mead brewer. Gotta have your mead. Oh wow, you guys really are completely out of resources, aren't you? What's this? Building supplies. 12 brick, 1 joist, 20 log. Wow. Okay, what does this thing make? Homeware, 4 furniture, 8 copperware. Fancy homewares, 4 furniture. So these are very specialized buildings. I didn't realize that. So where'd you get your... Is that luxury goods then? Pub kitchen. Got hen cellars. That's a really nice tavern, isn't it? Decorative sign, yeah. Brewer's house. Tequila bar. Gotta have a tequila bar. Tequila distillery. Let's see, coffee house. Not seeing that production. Crafting, there it is. These are what we're looking for. Coopers and jointers and potters. Reserve of iron is low. Okay. That's enough, I think, looking around of stuff. Let's go ahead and come up with an actual plan on how we want this to be solved. We'll clear this area out. This whole area by kind of the hillside here. And what that'll do is hopefully... What jobs are you looking for? I'm pretty sure you built everything. Oh no, these are all for the little decorative pieces that I laid around that's waiting to be built. Okay, that makes sense. But we're sending the laborers to go harvest a whole bunch of trees because currently we're expanding so quickly that our one lumber mill kind of area over here, the Forester's Lodge, is not quite cutting it out for us. I mean, he is set to cut, but he really only cuts kind of the older trees and things. So what you can do, before they're ready, you can actually go in and tell them to basically manually cut it down. And then he'll just replant that small area. If you need a little burst of trees, you can also, clear out the trees in the areas that you're hopefully looking to expand towards. But I want to get the iron kind of mine growing. Same with the stone over here. So that we can get those base resources kind of covered early on. In the meantime, maybe we can fence in some areas. Like we can fence this whole area in. So let's see here. Walls and fences. These are diagonal ones, not really what I'm looking for. There we go. These are some standard just town fences. So we'll do 3, 3, 3, 3. Now how's that going to hook up? We need a 1, I guess. And then the corner piece. And then 3 from there, and that'll seal that off. And we can fill this up with little resources that are possibly being shipped out or something. Need to actually remove this and get that corner built again. Because I wouldn't mind that been there. I can never find the right menu at the right time. There we go. And let's see, can I get a gate in here? Probably not, simply because there's like boxes or something in that area, so we'll just leave it as an open thing. Tight fence. Oh. Okay, so that kind of allows you to stick it into a structure, probably. That's a good idea. But we'll just do that. And then we can make like boxes and things just being stored along the edge of town. Some more. I wouldn't mind moving our stockpiles too. Just having it kind of centralized in town is not usually my favorite thing to do. Decorative plants. Where do I get the resources for these? I feel like I should know. Greenhouse. Yeah, we need one of these probably. Later on. That's a later on thing. I can't really get that to match anything. Ooh, a stable. Provide feed to generate a domestic animal resource. Silkworm hut. Classy. You know, thinking about it, let's go ahead and get rid of these two buildings. So as much as I like them, and I know it's kind of what we built last episode, I didn't know they were so specialized. That's more like a tier 2. We're looking for more tier 1 buildings still. We'll replace them with like a tailor's, you know, some cloth stuff, just so that we can get some clothing for our people. I think that would be a better use for the land. I do love the music to this game. It does just so much stuff right. You know, the atmosphere, you can hear all the sounds. It just feels very countryside. And soon the question will become, you know, can we actually maintain enough firewood for the tools, you know, the kiln. You know, when we make that proper lumber yard, that's going to be needing a whole lot of resources. It needs to pump out a lot of resources because it's going to be the main lumber resource for the rest of the game, and that thing's going to be a pretty large compound. You're going to have housing there. You're going to need some food sources. I mean, yeah, you can ship food in, but that's a drain. That's a big time drain. Especially since the people that are trading this stuff have to walk that whole distance. Yeah, this northern highway, I think, will lead to our first kind of decent-sized settlement. I think along the river, you know, we'll have something along about this big or so. Nothing too far, but you know, something that does require that large highway, I think would be good. Nice, all those little details. Look at that. That's just making that whole back area fill in. Even through here. Yeah, that's making it look pretty well lived in. Now there are ghost images and items, I believe. Right? Yes, ghost items. So for example, this area, how we were having trouble placing things. They have ghost variants, and what that means is it doesn't care about the collision. You can put it on the road if you wanted to, and that's really great for, you know, your general details that don't look like they have a spot to kind of fit in, you know? Like, for example, the firewood here. You know, you can partially close it into the building. Kind of sink it in there, make it look like these things are just more close hugging the building wall rather than having that space that some of them do. Ground squares. Okay, so you can retexture ground corners. Oh, coverings. What's this? So this is like a shed. Nice, and because it's not clipping, you can actually use it like a shed. Okay, and they have different length variants. So if we wanted to, for example, we could basically expand the back here and make a little shed-like section. Let's see, that's okay, so each number correlates to how wide it is. That's interesting. So let's just do with a 3 wide one. So for example, that just out the backside of yeah, just out the backside, we can now put decoration in here that makes sense. Like, so for example, where is yeah, we can put that wooden table back here. Something like that, and that'll fill in that area. I like these ghost items, and you know, and I don't really usually play with them a whole lot. And you can partially clip them through. Let's see, can I get... Nah, nothing like that. Oh, maybe a wagon. Small wagon? I think the small wagon will fit. Yeah, just out front there. Yeah, that's nice, especially to decorate kind of the front end of things. So if, you know, you had crops, you know, you could do this, put some flowers and stuff. Or maybe even these little flower beds. Yeah, just like this. Have along the walls there. I think that's going to add some character to the town. Okay. Can even put in the roadways, technically. And people will just walk right through it. Good, we're not using all of our iron anymore. So the production on this side will probably slow down a little bit, which is good. And we're ready to go ahead and plop these structures down. These last kind of remaining ones here. So we need a stone gatherer, and that's not really what I want. I want these iron ore shack out here. You know, just kind of along the cliff edge. Stone shack as well. And, I think that's it, right? I don't really need anything beyond those two, so let's go ahead and logging dense tree shack. What's that? Grows dense trees to harvest. And maybe we'll just do the small forester. You know, just that wood pile there. We'll make 3 small homes. Or something like that. Just three shacks. We'll do. 1. So something like that. Just for home. And then we'll make a little path. And you can also space these out and kind of doing a slight pixel pattern can make it look a little bit more patchy than normal. So there we go. That's what we'll do. So times 10 real quick. While our laborers are actually done kind of harvesting the trees and things, so that's good. And this will get filled in, you know, with logs again. And stone and stuff. I want to see how these buildings work because I'm very curious. They'll be competing for area, but again, this isn't our permanent stone and iron resource gathering. This is our temporary kind of jack of all trades. It's not going to be great, but it's going to provide our initial stuff. You're out of wood again, aren't you? Let's see. Amount of stored fuel. You're not doing too great on your material cap, are you, building? The sawmill is taking a lot of our lumber away. Kind of a problem. What else is being built in town? So the fences, it looks like the foundation on these have been laid, which is good. Not seeing anything else. These tables are made. Some of our firewood by here has been constructed as well. And hopefully, you know, we just keep kind of making small passes of details that will eventually kind of grow into the detailed town that we want in the long term. So you don't have to do everything at once, you know. Kind of pumping into more builders just so they can catch up. The laborers are pretty much done with their task. We have 10 students, which is great. Oh, and someone just graduated. Congratulations. I don't know where you are, but good job. You got your diploma. You're good to go. And they're finally demolishing these buildings. There's our fence. That's cool. Are you stuck, Sam? No? Okay. Bye, Sam. Nice to see you again. There we go. So now we have a little bit of a town edge going on at this point with these fences, and we can do a couple little bit more. 2 of them. And what that'll do is that's going to keep the town have a small clearing along the edge and clean those edges up a little bit. And so it won't look quite like this the whole time. It'll look a little bit more man-made and well-kept. In theory. I'm probably completely wrong like everything else, but that's okay. Man, I wanted to get the tailors done today too, but this episode's already 35 minutes. Let's go ahead and just assign people to these places. Because I am curious. Stone limit, we're gonna bump this up. Oh, let's do 500. That's fine. I don't know, you know, what you're gonna really be doing the whole time, but you're gonna be doing it, guy. You're gonna be planting the stone and iron seeds that will fuel our nation into glory. I think. Okay, so I think that's a decent little progress. This town is pretty much stable. And I might need one more food thing before the end of it. But at this point, I'm feeling rather confident in being able to springboard into our first kind of river town up to the, I think this is to the east. And that will be our first kind of major production kind of town. And at that point, we can, you guys can let me know in the comments down below what production this should specialize in. It's by the river, you know, we could specialize in a pottery, you know, candles, statues, gem cutters, weavers, tapestry, farms. We might need some farmland here early on. This could be a good farming town location along the river. It's up to you guys, though. If you guys know the mod and want to know a production, do let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to leave a like if you guys enjoy our Banished series as we go through and hang out, chill, and hopefully expand our town at a decent rate. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Check out my other videos if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys next time.